back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it was a bit of a day today. We went out for lunch today. The plan was we were going to this place called the Big Brewski. The Big fucking Brewski. And the girls, my wife, her sister, and one of my wife's friends, they were all going to drink. And I was just going to drive everyone back home from the Big Brewski. And it's about a half an hour drive, and it's through the fucking real deal traffic. It's on the highways. It's fucking all over the shop. But I was pumped. I was ready for it. So we drive out to the Big Brewski. We get there. I'm fucking starving. It's like 2:30 p.m. I haven't eaten since lunch the day before. I'm just ready to chow down. Then the waiter comes over and he's like, sorry, we're not serving alcohol. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are we here then? It's called the Big Brewski. And he's like, nowhere's serving alcohol. The ban on alcohol hasn't been lifted yet. So everyone was like, what the fuck? Because I want to see people drinking as well. I want to see people in a fucking jovial mood too. I want to see people letting their hair down, having a smile, having a laugh, so I can live vicariously through them a little bit. So I'm even pissed off that they're not serving alcohol. So the girls start calling around other places to find somewhere that's serving alcohol. Nowhere's serving alcohol, but they found one place kind of near where we live. And when they called them up, the dude who answered the phone is like, the alcohol ban hasn't been lifted, but your number came up as a regular customer, so we're happy to serve you alcohol, but you're not allowed to take any photos or put it on Instagram. And the girls are like, yeah, all right, sweet. So we leave the Big Brewski, and head to this other place. It's called Druid Gardens. And I'm like, well, I might as well drive. I was planning on driving because the girls were going to be drunk. So I'm like, fuck it, just throw me the keys, throw me to the wolves. I'm ready to hit the fucking main roads. I'm ready. The apprenticeship is over. I'm ready to get the fuck out there. So I jump in the car, and I forgot to tell you this. The fuel gauge in the car isn't working. It's always on E. It doesn't fucking move. And when we hopped in the car to drive to the Big Brewski, I was like, I think we should fill up because we've been doing quite a lot of driving in this car. And when was the last time we put fucking fuel in it? So the girls call my father-in-law, and he's like, yeah, I put fuel in it the other day. It's all fine. It's fine. Just drive it. There's plenty of fucking fuel in the tank. Just get in there and get to the Big Brewski. So I jump in the car and I start driving back from the Big Brewski. And the roads are fucking chaos, but I'm loving it. I'm pretty much driving like I drive in Australia. I don't follow the rules in Australia at all. I make my own fucking rules. But if any other car around me breaks the rules, it's fucking hell to pay. So really, driving in India, there's only one rule. It's don't hit anyone. That's the only rule you need to follow. And don't make any sudden movements. Like, don't flinch when a rabid dog jumps out in front of you. Just keep going, do a little swerve, he'll limp across. It's fine. Plus, you'll have scooters coming up the inside and the outside, and you can't see them in your fucking mirrors, and they're tooting, and you're looking around. You just got to remain calm and just try not to hit anything. That's it. So I turn onto the highway. This is the first time I've been onto the highway before. There wasn't that much traffic when I turned onto it, so it was pretty cruisy. So I'm flying down the highway. We're not too far from where we need to go, but what I need to do is I need to get in the far right lane. It's like a 4-lane highway, one way. It's really like an 8 or 9, 10-lane highway because no one follows the lanes. So they're all crammed in together into like 9 lanes. So I need to get into the far right and chuck a huge U-ey to get to the other side of the road so I can turn off left on the other side of the road. Anyway, that's not important. So I get to where I need to do the U-turn. I get right up to the front. It's my turn to go, and the car cuts out. I thought I'd stalled it, so I try and turn it on again. Nope, hadn't stalled it. Ran out of fuel. Like I said before we left, I think we need some fucking fuel. No one listened, no one cared. So I'm like, what the fuck are we going to do now? And in India, when you're at the front of the line and it's your turn to go and you don't go, they give you about 0.001 of a millisecond to start moving. Otherwise, they are on the horn straight away. So I've got fucking like 8 lanes of traffic just tooting me, just beeping me. Not even like dee, dee. I mean, just holding down the fucking horns. I'm like, what are we meant to be doing here? My wife calls her dad while we're sitting in the car saying we ran out of fuel, and that's it. She just hung up. I don't know how that helped, but I suppose it was good for him to know. So we all get out of the car, and a few hundred meters down the road, on the same side of the road we are on, there's, thank fuck, a fuel station. So I'm like, we're just going to have to push it there. And obviously, when I say we, it's me. So I get out of the car. My wife gets into the driver's seat. My wife's sister helps me push. My wife's sister is like maximum 40 kilos. She wasn't helping shit. So we need to take a left while I'm pushing. While I'm fucking pushing. We need to take a left across 8 lanes of Indian highway traffic with every single human being in India tooting their horns, yelling, and I'm some white guy, so I'm getting extra fucking curry. Cunts almost hitting me, but they're pretty adaptable, the Indian fucking drivers. They just go around, they don't give a fuck. They've seen worse than this. So we get across the 8 lanes of fucking highway, and we turn left into a service road, a one-way service road, and I have to push the car like 200 meters against traffic to this fucking gas station. I should have filmed that. That would have been a fucking driving vlog. The look on my face when we ran out of fuel would have been enough for fucking at least 1,000 fucking subscribers. So anyway, we fuel up, we go to lunch, park the car down in this underground car park. We go upstairs, the place is packed, everyone's fucking drinking, everyone in the fucking whole place is drinking. It's a huge place too. There must have been like 200 people there or something. Everyone drinking. The owners must have fucking paid off the cops or something. We order food and drinks. I order pizza, and the pizza is off its fucking head. I got a mushroom fungi pizza, and it was fucking excellent. It was like a fucking 100 times better than the Domino's pizza that I've been getting pretty much once a week. It was legit good. It was so good, I ordered another pizza just for myself. Pepperoni. Smashed that whole thing. So we leave the restaurant, we go back to the car in this underground car park. I'm driving because the girls are a little bit drunk. And just as I'm hopping into the driver's seat, I noticed something on the roof. I wasn't quite sure what it was at the start. It was something unfamiliar to me. It was something you generally don't find on the roof of a car. So I lean forward and have a little closer look. And it is a severed rat's arm. A rat's arm from the shoulder down. Its little ratty hand and its hairy ratty arm severed. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea how the fuck a rat's arm ends up on the roof of your car. If this happened in Australia or some other country, I would think someone's after me. I would think a serial killer or a psycho fucking listener of the podcast is following me or some shit. I would be freaked out. But I was kind of like, well, occasionally you're going to get a rat arm land on your roof in India. It's just one of those things. Brush it off, move on. I just want to know how the rat lost its arm. Was it fighting with another rat and the rat fucked it up? Or did a cat eat it and drop its arm? Or did one of the car park fucking dudes go, I hate this white cunt, and drop a rat's arm on the roof of the car? I don't know. There's a lot of questions to be answered with this rat arm. I don't think anyone put it on the car. It was too fresh. What's someone doing just lurking around with a rat ready to rip its arm off? It just doesn't make sense. How a rat arm ends up on your car though. And no one saw me come in, so it wasn't a racist attack. I have heard though, if rats get caught in like a fucking rat trap or a mouse trap, they can gnaw their arms off and they'll just go cruising. So I don't know, you tell me. I put the photos of the rat arm up on Instagram and Facebook. Let me know what you think. What happened was, why those photos aren't in the underground car park is because I was like, I will just drive and the rat arm will fall off while I'm driving. And then when we stopped to get some bananas, I got out of the car and the rat arm was still on the roof. So I took some photos of it in the sun and it looks better. They're really good photos of the rat's arm, I have to be honest with you. You see its ratty little claws. I think it was a chick. I don't know. It's not really explainable, but I would say that's good luck rather than bad luck. If it's a sign, I would say it's a good sign. You know how like rabbit's tails are good luck and getting shit on by a bird is good luck? Well, what is a rat arm on the roof of your car? I've got to be coming into some big fucking coin soon. Let's wait and see what luck is coming my way. Anyway, that is it tonight. It was a big fucking day today. If you're enjoying the podcast, keep sharing it around with your friends. And I'll see ya the fuck later.